Training grads each week was probably 2 to 3 hours per day. But it wasn't just the training, it was then the whole day, the sitting on calls, going through transcripts, doing role plays. It was, the first 3 months is quite intense. Once you've done 20 role plays in a week, my energy to do that, enthusiasm, can fizzle.
Before Rekbot, it used to take us about 3 months to onboard new graduates. Rekbot gave me back a lot of time, I'd say around 20 hours a week.
When the graduates joined, I put them in the meeting room and they sort of took it in turns to use Rekbot, and they came back upskilled without me sitting in a room with them all day doing role plays.
Rekbot is super consistent, it's relentless, it never has an off day, and I don't think it leaves any stone unturned. So you have to get every essential from a call, and Rekbot doesn't allow you to take shortcuts.
It is harder than speaking to a real person, speaking to Rekbot. Like it prepares you for that. They're going to question you, and Rekbot really questions you, and it gets you used to that straight away.
The grads were confident within days.
We had 3 new graduates start in September, and they were interviewing candidates by the end of the week. They were on Rekbot for 6, 7 hours, 8 hours for the first 2 or 3 days, which gave them then the confidence to pick up the phone, and were actually taking interviews with real candidates in the first week. That felt fast. Like, there's no phone fear, which often you can find. It's like picking up the phone can be quite intimidating for new starters, for young people. We didn't see much of that. It was sort of quite hungry to get on the phones and make an impact. One graduate scored within the first 3 weeks. He then scored in the next period, and he scored again. So he's not missed in his first 3 months of work, which is pretty awesome. But all of them have scored. So they've added a significant amount of revenue to the business within their probation period.
Rekbot helped build my confidence so much. I was ready to speak to candidates at the end of the first week. I remember on like the first day you walk in and you don't know what to do. If you jumped on a candidate call on your first day, you wouldn't even know where to start. It sounds more real than I expected. You expect it to sound like a robot.
Hello, Will Bourne speaking. I'm very busy, so please make this quick.
It surprised me like that with how real it does sound. It actually made training fun, yeah.
Around the office, we can put Rekbot on extreme and see who can keep him on the phone for the longest. That's quite fun. You can make it like competitive. Rekbot is a cheat code for onboarding graduates.